last like questionable conversation I had was with Matt, and I was just like, I'm gonna do what majority thinks.
Yeah.
And towards the end, it was just like,
Because we had such a good yeah, so we've been in a bit of a whirlwind. The pace has really picked up now. We voted out Val. I actually really wanted to work with Val. We had the Golden Arms Alliance from the people who started out here. She was just too chaotic.
but actually that's what I felt in my heart anyway, so I did like what I felt in my heart.
The Val vote, it was up between Val and Andy, and I went with Andy because, I don't know, I really wanted to keep my girl tribe strong. Really. There's been so much dang back and forth. Andy also, I know he's got stuff. Like the fact that he evaded the first vote, like dodge, bob, and weave, like he did it, and he can play as I'm desperate and I need you guys. He knows what he's doing, and he's doing it.
You know, Stephanie, I'm going to sound like an old person when I say this, she comes across as a firecracker, but I loved her in Survivor Maine. She fought really hard, and what I realized the first time I played, and I didn't have it last game, I need someone aggressive and someone that I can talk to and talk things through. She's a talker, she's a thinker, love to work with her. But I'm not going to let opportunities pass me by. After having taken 9 years off, like I had some rust to shake off, and I was obviously catching votes throughout. Very frustrating, but some people had my back. The Val plan, nobody clued me in. I heard it very briefly, but from Jacob, who I thought was going to be the boot. Either they didn't want to clue me in, or there was no time to do so without tipping Val off that something weird was going on. So yeah, I end up voting for Jacob yet again, and he's such a nice kid.
So winning the hero challenge was really meaningful to me because I've like always been super scrawny, like I was always picked last for sports, and like recently in dance, like I was always the person people lifted, I wasn't the lifter. And through this experience, I felt really strong and like good and powerful in my body. So I just feel so happy and amazed and proud of myself.
Hopefully can find some more advantages coming in. I actually looked, I intentionally was the runner on one of the challenges earlier, so I could go in the woods, check the code, and try to find a secret advantage, which may or may not have been there. It was very fast, but I kind of looked around, moved a couple of branches aside, didn't see anything there, but we'll see. Definitely keeping my eyes open. Feels like a lot of people aren't really playing the game yet, at least on Blue Tribe, because we haven't had to vote anyone out. But you know, I know I'm going to be a threat. I've already heard it from people that my name's going to be coming up strong.
It's hard to say who sort of sticks out right now. It's just trying to keep up and be in those conversations.
I ate a worm this morning for breakfast. I pulled a tick out of Sarah's butt. I threw the spark that started our fire last night, so it's been a good adventure so far.
Have some beefy people, I feel like, and beef can shield me in this game.
I don't even necessarily think it's that we're like good at challenges. I think it's more that we have really good teamwork and we're really good at communicating and like having that. That's any game I play, like that's what I try to harness on, because if you win challenges, you don't go tribal.
And usually for every game I play, I'm usually like a first name thrown out, but usually that person ends up going. So hopefully if that happens, I can make that happen again.
We just won't think about it until we lose a challenge. Right? We're not going to lose a challenge.
So we'll never think about it.
Exactly. We'll never have to turn on each other ever.
Yeah, what time is it, everybody? Game time! That was really weak.
All right. Nebby getting a look at the new Pota tribe. Come on out. Right to the rope here. Val voted out at the last tribal council. All right, for this next challenge, you're gonna draw for spots. So each side you're gonna pick a chip 1 through 10. Just put in that order. 1's here, 10's here. So for this next challenge, Number ones, you're gonna come up and grab an item out of the bag that you'll need for the challenge. I did take back immunity, as immunity is no longer Nebby. So, Meg and Kira, come on up. You're gonna both reach into the bag. You're both gonna pull out an item at the same time. Yes.
Same time. Oh.
You are staying. You are staying Nebby. You are staying Coda. So. No.
I know. I was so excited.
Tim, Maya, come on up. Well, same time. Reach in. Pull one out. Oh, Maya.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You can move on over to the left. Green. We have a third tribe, the green tribe.
Come join me.
Tim,
Oh my god.
you're staying right here? Oh, sorry.
That freaks me out.
Tim.
Oh my god.
Same time.
I like green though. It's my color.
Reach in. Two more for Poda.
Hey, welcome.
Right here.
Welcome.
Get on in. Same time. And pull. For blue. Meg. Amelia, Alex. Maya, still the only green.
That's shocking. The numbers don't say that.
Same thing.
Welcome.
The numbers don't say that one person should still have one.
Stephanie goes green.
Oh, thank God. Someone else was on my tribe. So worried I was gonna get exiled.
Andy heading to green. Jeff heading to blue. Peter. Right on it.
Ready. Oh, I'll do that noise.
Both on green. Two buffs left. Have one more person on.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
Oh, reconnected.
Yep.
I'm Stephanie.
Peter.
Sorry.
Hannah heading to Nebby. Rachel.
Come on over.
All right. If you can please join us back on the rope. We are not doing a challenge right now. You are heading back to camp to get to know your new tribe mates. I want to be clear though, everything that was at Nebby Camp is staying in Nebby Camp. If you have anything personal there that we need to go get for you, we will. Everything that was at Poda is going to stay at Poda. If folks who swapped need anything personal at Poda, then we will go get it for you. Letu, you are heading to a brand new camp and starting over.
No.
Oh god.
All right?
That's great.
Did you guys? Do you guys remember our names or have nicknames for us? Or
we were figuring.
We were figuring it out. Honestly, we didn't remember. It was like a couple that we heard over the challenges and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are kind of like busy with other things too. Like,
Yeah.
worried about your
Yeah, we haven't started playing. You guys have probably been stressed and crazy.
It was a little bit, more probably frantic and chaotic and strategizing a little bit here and there for these votes at least.
Yeah.
Well, we knew that the swap was inevitable. We sort of were a little bit off our guard. I think we all kind of took a nap or something, which sounds horrible because the other team is like, tribe is scrambling like, crazy. But yeah, so here we are, totally inevitable.
Insane. Yeah. Do you guys have like alliances formed? Because you guys already started playing, I guess.
Do you?
We haven't even played yet.
Yeah.
It sounds awful.
Do you have certain people that you were like already aiming for? Like you were like already thinking, oh, they're.
We haven't even gamed. Like we're just blue.
You don't have your sacrificial person yet?
No.
No. So after the swap, I'm feeling good and bad. Personally, I'm feeling great. We're in a majority. It's all people I strongly aligned with on my tribe, so we're feeling good.
Pretty happy that we have the numbers here. It's 4-2. I think we have the numbers on yellow, and on green we're down 2-4. But they might flip Andy, so hoping the best for them.
I do feel kind of sad on I think it's on the green team. Two of my closest allies, definitely Peter, my number one, is there, and Rachel. We had a core group of 5 that we were going to go far with on blue, and I'm really scared for both of them.
We did start strategizing. There's a little bitty whispers here and there. Unfortunately, both of the people over there were the people who I spoke to, which is fantastic.
Everyone's kind of pulling their weight, and we haven't been like forced to draw that line. Like
We keep saying like we should probably do that. Does everyone want to just go get water instead?
Yeah.
There's only 2 of us from my old team went to this new team, and they've been our rivals this entire time. Working through. Being like sleep deprived, hunger issues, heat. nausea, headaches, things like that, while you know, trying to, you know, put, you know, your best personality forward with your new teammates, you know, build that rapport. Definitely makes for a new degree of a challenge.
We were surprised Trey went home.
Yeah. It was, it started like right from the jump with Trey, because of certain, like, the game that we played.
Yeah.
Immediately everyone was suspect that he had some sort of advantage or something like that.
Oh, so we're blindsided.
I guess he didn't.
We don't have the numbers coming from my last tribe, and so if they want to vote us out, they will.
Or did
Exactly, yeah. You would have
Yeah.
thought he would have used it. He was nervous enough that if he had it, he would have used it.
We also tried to toss out Andy, but you guys took care of that. Of course.
That's very true.
I feel really good because I feel like our tribe is stacked. We have some really strong physical players, some good puzzle players, and I just feel like even already just like talking and chatting, we're just like vibing and getting along. There's no animosity.
Or we just keep winning.
Yeah, that's the nice way to go about it. Let's keep winning.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do this.
Yes, love
I'm
that.
happy to keep
Yeah.
that going. Let's stay in this game.
Yeah.
I think Jeff's gonna be great in challenges, and the girls are have been really sweet so far, and so I don't see any big hiccups there.
The water jug is kind of like the start. So like
Yeah, like our camp is a little further, but
pretty much.
Get to the challenge immediately after our tribal, and we walk out there, and there's two things set up. We're trying to, oh, it's gonna be relay, ba 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 ba. Everybody picks a number. We're in chronological order. Both people from both tribes go in, take something out. Guess what it is? I think it's gonna be something cool, like a, I don't know, like a different toy or thing that we have to throw. It's a buff. So I'm back on the yellow tribe.
This is great. This is like kind of where we put our bags in and some other stuff, but we also keep some like kindling just to like keep it dry if it does rain. We don't know what's going on.
Mix of emotions, honestly. First one that came to mind was, oh, I worked hard for those sleeping bags. And I was really looking forward to not sleeping on the cold dirt ground tonight. But honestly, shockingly, their camp is set up better than ours was.
So I was just processing all that in the moment. Can I introduce myself again?
All good.
I might actually do from like the very start, like with Matt. So my name's Matt. I am from Melbourne, Australia, and I guess you don't need to know my job, gardener and 38, but that's what we gave at the start.
Yeah. A refresher can't hurt.
Yeah.
Myself and Kira have remained yellow strong, but we're really swap fucked. Yeah.
So it's 2 original yellow and 4 original blue. So I'm a little worried about that. They're probably feeling fucking phenomenal.
I'm Sarah.
Honestly, I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling better about this camp. Maybe I won't get eaten alive today.
I'm 32, and I work at a cannabis dispensary.
And I'm not actually with the blue people that I was uber close to, which I don't think is actually a bad thing, because I can build better bonds with them. Really, my goal coming into this game was just to make as many bonds and make friends with people as I could, but not like too much friends, so it's like, oh, that's an obvious pair, but like enough where people feel invested in me as a person, where it's harder for them to vote me out.
At first glance, this swap seems okay because there's 4 original Nevi and 2 Poda. But I would be lying if I said that I was happy with the other 3 Nevi that I'm with.
I'm in the majority numbers right now, and one of the people I feel most close with, which is, oh my god, I always forget his name, it's so funny, Bartley. I always want to say Barley. I really was feeling good with him on the other tribe, so I'm really glad to be with him and to also have the numbers. I don't want to start scrambling now, but just trying to drop those little breadcrumbs. Hopefully they pick them up and jump on the Kira train.
Me and Kira haven't had a chance to talk, but I don't want to peel off just me and her. We're just going to stay around them, so hopefully they don't get too much of a chance to talk amongst themselves.
My friend Matthew Matt, I like him a lot. He's come for me with the other tribe. If anyone was to come with me, he would be my number one to bring with me. So that makes me feel great.
We have 2 really good challenge people that we got from Yellow, so I'm really happy with that.
I was surprised that they voted out one of their strongest physical players first. That was a bit surprising to me, and it made our tribe kind of think that we're looking at a girls' alliance situation or something. Like, we've heard some talk about Brain versus Brawn on their team. We really weren't sure where the divide was, but to see Val go next, it kind of makes me rethink a lot of that.
The obvious thing, well, maybe not obvious because there's 3 tribes, but they could definitely throw.
Some of them are the more athletic people that were doing their challenges, so depending on what we have coming up next, hopefully we can win. Hopefully they want to win and they don't want to throw. It is definitely something that wouldn't surprise me if they're throwing the challenge so that they can knock off 2 easy people and move forward.
Tribe swap happens. I'm number 6. They're going 1 by 1 by 1. And it's only Maya by herself on this green tribe. And I'm starting to see us get split and split because we're down in numbers. And I pull out the green and I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. And then I see Andy pull out the green, and then I see Chelsea pull out the green, and I'm like, we are this is it. Like, it couldn't be any better for me.
I was the first one to pick a green buff out, and I freaked out immediately because I was like, oh god, I'm on exile. Like, I immediately, because I was thinking about season 1 and how Sandra had pulled, I think her name was Sandra, pulled the green buff and it was exile, and so I was like, oh god, and I got so paranoid about it.
On the surface, it is great. We have 4 original yellow and we have 2 original blue. We have the numbers on our side. Everyone's saying all the right things in little whispers about how we're in a good spot. We're worried about some of our people who might not be in the best of spots.
But that's great news for us because we've been feeling extremely vulnerable lately for having to go to tribal councils twice today. So yeah, we're happy to be I'm happy to be in a good spot right now.
Here we are. Okay. Pretty shady. That's not bad.
Fresh new ring.
Yeah, you know
what? This is best case scenario.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Yeah. Look at us.
Well, we don't have a
half
flint.
full, people.
I don't really know what
Or
we're
a
going to do
tarp.
with this yet, but
Oh yeah, we could just look at it.
it's going to rain tomorrow.
Perfect.
And we're not going to think about that.
No, we're not going to think about it.
The new tribe, not ideal, but I do have an idol, I have 1 ally, and who knows what's going on in their camp.
My preference would be to keep the majority and to start getting rid of the blue players.
But will this 4 stay together? That's the question. Like, you know, Stephanie has been feeling sick, but she's a total badass, and I really want to connect with her, and we just haven't yet. And I don't know why.
I don't think Andy knows I wrote his name down, and that swap happened perfectly, so no one got to discuss it. So right now, I'm not telling him.
I don't know if you guys have been noticed, but I have been throwing up the whole game.
It's all good.
But I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, good to hear.
Hey.
I mean,
If you see me run away.
It's been hot. So.
Yeah, if you see me run away, that's what I'm doing. I'm not being weird, but.
Maya's just incredibly difficult to read.
So I'm actually really happy with who I swapped with because I think I'm pretty close to Stephanie and Chelsea. Like I said that I think the first day and I still feel that way. So I'm happy that I swapped with both of them, and I think Andy has pleaded to us many times for his life and has said many times that he's a very loyal player. So to be on a swap with him is great.
Did you two actually sleep though? Like your tribe was bragging about all the sleep you
No,
got,
no,
but
no. Oh, no, no. Absolutely not.
Like,
No.
all right.
No. I mean, that was just like, we had, like, no one really slept.
Yeah,
Right.
we didn't either.
Yeah.
I slept for like maybe 5
Yup.
minutes.
I'm pretty sure I trust everybody that's on my former tribe, and the people on the new tribe seem very friendly, so but we are starting from scratch, which really sucks because both of our former tribes had flint and tarp, so we're pretty bummed about that.
Want to talk about what you guys got at the outpost?
Yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about that.
yeah.
What
I
did
mean-
you guys
The
get?
ranking thing?
Yeah.
We got tarp.
We got Flint later.
We
I
got
think
Flint
you guys
later.
got Flint.
Yeah.
We got
We got a fire making
Gatorade.
kit. We got Gatorade.
You got kindling?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got apples and oranges and kind bars. It was like all one.
so pretty much everything except for the Flint and who knows on the individual advantage.
Yeah. Oh, and we got the tribal. We got the tribal.
Yeah.
I love Peter. Like, how did the one guy that I met during the carrot in the box thing end up on my tribe? I freaking love him. But I think if we had to vote anybody out, it would have to be him.
It was intentional.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this was talked about at your camp, but there was a thing for an individual advantage and an idol. There was some confusion at camp about whether there was an idol or not, which means that somebody put it on there because people later were like, I didn't see an idol. But when I was up there, there was definitely an idol.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But they
if
said that
was
the
happened
individual
or
advantage was still on the board.
Yeah.
So you guys probably got that in one of your people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
What do you mean?
Who
But
went?
like he didn't play anything.
Yeah, we were.
No, but he was probably trying to save me.
But he knew that he was.
We're pretty
on
sure.
the line.
Trey.
Yeah, we
Okay.
thought it was him for
Yeah, how'd
sure.
your tribals go? While quenching your thirst, it's the same clue as last time. Take a quick look around. It won't be up too high, but it won't be on the ground. This game is full of twists, as you soon see. One moment you're headed in one direction, but turn 180 degrees. Okay, same clue as last time. Found it last time. So I'm pretty sure I know like pretty much where it is, but it's a new camp, so gotta figure out that. Also have to eat this.
And I don't know if you call it
If they
sleeping.
could,
Yeah.
they could just eat my legs all day, but the
Yeah,
Yeah,
in my
oh, it was
ears,
so bad.
I couldn't fall asleep. I had to like literally like
It was so bad.
swat them as I was trying to sleep.
I got like an hour of sleep, I would say, but it was like late at the point where I'd stayed up until like 4.
Happy with Peter. Feel like we haven't like talked game yet.
But I want to tell you before we got it from them that from the brain challenge, that found a clue to the hidden unity idol, and it was by the love clue. So I wonder if it's at this camp too.
And I'm at people I actually like the most, but they're gone. So I saw a piece of string above, that's why I kept going like this, above Taylor Swift's head.
Okay.
Thanks.
I don't know that we want to.
I'll fill up my water.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go this way, but if you want to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to like.
Fabulous string. The blue tribe is jacked. They've got like all the best challenge people and sleeping bags and all that great stuff.
There are at least one jacked tribe out there, new tribe, who is going to be really intimidatingly strong in any sort of physical challenge. So I don't know that we're going to avoid going to tribal, particularly if we in a 3-tribe dynamic, if 2 tribes are going.
Welcome back, tribes, our new tribes. Rachel, how are things over at the new nothing camp for what?
We're slumming it. We're just telling them that there isn't even a path to our home, so
Yeah, it's a little bit more
got some work to
rugged.
do.
We'll call it rugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah. Jacob, how are you feeling about your new Nebi tribe?
I feel good about it.
All right. Matt, how about for you? How are things looking over at POTA?
Very funny. Really good. Yeah, no, we're all very chill. Just we spent most of that just like lying down and chatting to each other very casually.
All right. Well, we are going to get to our next immunity challenge for all 3 tribes. Immunity is up for grabs, but not just one immunity. Well, this is Thomas from last season making his return. So first place, we'll get our new idol. Second place, Thomas, just as lovable. Third place going to Tribal Council. Also, starting now, if you are the first place tribe, you also get an item from the reward table. So that's how that's how you can get some things for your camp. So you want to come in first place. All right. This challenge is called Communication is Key, and here's how it's going to work. There are 3 puzzle stations here. The key to the puzzle, remember that rock wall you passed through on the way? It's all the way up there. The key to what this puzzle needs to be. One person's going to start all the way up at the top. They are going to study the key, bring that information down to somebody who will be waiting at a checkpoint. That person will then run down, give it to the next checkpoint. All the way down to here to communicate to the puzzle solvers how to do the puzzle. All right? So you need 2 people on the puzzle, and then you need 4 runners, communicators, those types of roles. All right? Kind of a mix of communicating and running. All right? So I'll give you a few minutes to strategize, and then we can ask questions.
I've seen your card. You should probably be right.
Yeah, if you know how to do it, then right. Then
Oh, so maybe it's like 1 to 20, but
You know what I mean? Like, okay, the first row is all going to be.
Okay, so puzzle
So anyone
skills
feel
2,
like they
and
have the best?
no, you said.
My main question is how far is like the closest person? At least from here. Obviously, this would be like the last checkpoint. We can't see.
Tribes ready? Go!
Yellow, green, black, empty.
Blank B. So YG, blank B. I don't know what that blank is.
Find anything?
No, nothing good. I'm looking though.
Yellow, green, white, black. You probably looked at all of these.
Thank you. This is right,
That's
yeah?
what they told me. Okay.
Okay, so this is what I want you to ask them. These are the rows, right? And then these are the columns.
Yes.
So what I need from you right now, I need the second row and the second column. Do you think you can do both?
I can ask.
Second row, second column. Okay.
Green, white, green. Black, green, white, green.
So sorry. I've got yellow, white, blue, green was what you said last time.
Oh, no, sorry.
White, blue, green. Blue, white, blue, green. Blue, white, blue, green. But how's that possible? I don't have enough whites.
Yeah.
Take your time. You're fine, you're fine.
It's fine.
You said yellow, white, black. That's what you said.
So, the next one you said was black. White, green. I forgot.
It's okay, it's okay. Hey. Breathe for a second. We're doing really good.
Puzzle solvers, mission call for a check. When you think you're ready.
So let's do this. Can you go back and just ask what this row is only? Just a second. Just that. We got time. Because we can sign.
Drop that one down. Move this one over. Move this one over. Put that one up. Check it.
Navy wins immunity.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah, what do you got for me, Chief? Yellow, blue, green, black. Yellow, blue, green, black. I can do that.
Dude, your memory, that was good.
Dude, they were killing it too. Like when I went back, he was right there waiting and he could tell me, he told me that third row that we had, that we were like, and so he didn't even have to go back. So Matt had the great memory too.
That was Matt who remembered?
Yeah, it was Matt relaying information to me. Hannah was relaying information to him. And then Jeff at the beginning.
I could remember like what the...
Yeah,
as
soon as you...
Okay.
Blue, white, blue, green.
Blue, white, blue, green.
Yeah.
Okay, the third row. Okay, so blue, white, blue, green. Remember that for me. So we still need this.
Yes.
So we need the second row, second column.
Second row,
Tell everyone to stop memorizing anything new
Yeah,
until we
just
get
a second
second
row,
row, second, because I can't do anything until we get there.
I hate to make you run more.
Is there any way you guys could get it like this row, this row, this row? Is it not set up like that? Like, can you get like the top row and then
Like just one row at a time would be ideal.
That's what we... She said second column.
Okay, yep, that's
Yellow,
helpful.
green, white, black. But it might have been second row.
Okay, no, that makes way more sense. That's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, good. Can you just double check second column?
Second column?
Yep, that's perfect. You're doing awesome.
What's our top row? Green, black, yellow, blue. That doesn't solve our out of blues problem.
This is where it's a rotation puzzle now. We have two, clockwise or counterclockwise. And this we can do. Actually, we can't because we don't know if this is right. We can't do anything.
I can put a black there, but that still means I can't put a blue on the second row.
I need to talk to the person in the front.
I'll put a black there, and then we need second row. Yeah. Yep, second row.
I know I told
Okay,
them
okay,
to do.
okay. Okay. Hey, you're doing awesome. Yeah. Hey, take your time running back because it's gonna take a minute, right? So just.
Yellow? Yeah. That's yellow. I'm already screwing up.
Green blank? Let's just check. Justin, check. Doesn't hurt us to check.
Second row.
It's not correct.
Okay, so wait.
They misunderstood me.
Okay.
They said this one is green, which is. I'll get it.
Okay, tell them we need the whole
Yeah.
second row,
Yeah.
whole second column. Okay. Person in the front.
Yeah, we know that. So yellow.
Perfect, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
What else do
Just
you need?
breathe. Nothing yet. Just breathe for a second. What am I trying to do for this one?
I want to get white and the green. So you
Okay.
want to just.
Yep, got it. Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Check.
Went in! Wins the
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
You're so amazing. Go drink your water.
I want to die.
It's up to Sarah, and it's up to. Can't even think straight to think of names right now. Bartley, thank you. Friggin' son. I do too. I think we'll be okay.
It's bound to happen sooner or later.
Oh, absolutely. No, we were absolutely gonna go to tribal at some point. It's just.
We held out long.
Yeah. Really didn't see it being on a slide puzzle.
All right. Congratulations to Nebby being our first place star. Yeah. Go blue. And Wetu, our new tribe. Community. No tribal council for some of you for the first time all game, which is exciting. Yeah! Unfortunately, new Poding will be heading to tribal council for many of you. It's your first time. Nebby, as the first place team, you also get a reward. All right. Poda, get back and rest. You have some time before tribal, but not too much time, so take advantage of it. And we'll be there to call you soon. All right.
The rice, yeah, because the Gatorade's 0 cal. The rice will at least fill a stomach. 6 people. That's what 6
A little
cups.
bit.
Yeah.
It'll be an adventure.
Yeah.
All right. You can grab the whole. Grab the pot. Grab the rice. 0.
One of the two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote rice.
All right.
I'm cool with rice. Yeah.
Rice, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right on back to camp. Let's go. We're feasting tonight.
This is my first time doing the tribal council dance. What's the etiquette on this?
My recommendation is speed dating.
Yeah.
But you guys can do it however you like.
I'm cool with
I
the
just
speed
think
dating.
Dating's fine.
What?
Speed dating's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My plan is gonna try to be able to weave in with them, communicate to at least a few of them, and try to make them feel like I'm a solid person to keep around.
I believe I'm probably dead man walking here. So all I can say is, I'll ask you, was there anyone that you were looking to possibly split from or separate yourself from down the track from the original tribe?
I mean, at this time, I'm kind of thinking more short term at the moment, and I'm not gonna lie to you and say that like I feel good with the people I'm with here.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard for me to kind of do that at this time.
Yeah, I still don't know what you guys have in your pocket, so I'm bringing my bag to tribal because it could be me.
Kira was closer to the OG Poda girls than I was. And if I would say it's more risky taking her further than me because of that. So
Definitely
if
noticed.
you
I've definitely
cons-
noticed.
Yeah, if you can consider that and make a decision. I believe you already have, but that's all I got really.
I don't know what you guys have in your pocket. You know, it could be me. I'm bringing my bag to tribal. Like.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable with anyone like on the other tribes? Like, do you have any like?
To be honest, comfortable with like pretty much all of them, but there's varying degrees of closeness between everyone, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah.
That concerns me a little bit. Little nagging voice in the back of my head is like, oh, me and Amelia have been feeling like crap.
Really?
Blue is done with me. Because I've been feeling like crap.
I want to see people at the end that I actually would love to see win. And if I had to choose between the two of them, if they were in a final two, I'm picking her.
I'm a little worried because I did tell my tribe. I didn't tell them. I like kind of jumped over the question of if I've played live games before. And I was just kind of like, oh, it's more my fiance's thing, like whatever. And I feel like Kira might have read into that, and I'm worried because I did pretty good at my last game, so I don't want people to know. So that's a little worrisome. Hopefully it doesn't matter at a certain point.
Specifically Sarah.
I mean,
and him feel off about me and Amelia. I'm a little concerned.
I think long term, he's likely to be someone who'll be wishy-washy. He'll go whatever way he'll let you go.
I mean, I'm not gonna pitch against him, but I probably have to vote against him for my own game. I'm not gonna like. Jesus, I've been so.
We've definitely noticed the girls from Coda talking with each other at like porta potties and stuff like that. So like we know that they're for the most part working together.
Yep. So I know that I had to split from them at some point.
I just don't want to pinch against him. I'm just pitching my game.
I mean, you have to do what you have to do. And we respect that. And we don't take anything away from you about that.
I mean, whatever's best for your games too. You
Yeah.
know, hopefully I'm a part of that. I respect your decision.
I guess the question is, do we want to play it safe and do a 2-2 then a revote? Are we worried we might have something?
I took a
don't believe they've been to any boxes.
I'm not really worried about them. They both seemed pretty distraught.
Yeah. The only thing that I want to leave time for is having a scale up there for that idol. Who's still around a month.
And I was on the running portion between the two of them, so I really saw like they're both pretty distraught.
We just need to decide which of them is better for us.
Either we're just completely missing the clues.
Someone's already got it.
Or someone's already
It's already gone. Yeah, I think.
But I mean, totally worth the look-see. I don't see why not. It would be smart. Well, they'd be fucking smart just to vote with us.
Or vote against each other.
Just vote against each other. Why are you gonna try to make
So-
something work with us? And it's like,
No, it's more about if one of them pulls out an idol.
I don't think either.
But if we...
Someone's already got this thing. I have one too.
My only concern is what if one of them has something in their pocket?
I was worried about that too.
They would need, it's a 50-50 guess on their part who we're going for. They would need to guess right. But if one of them has something in their pocket, one of us could be going home.
I don't think they've been over too
As long as we don't think any of them have an extra vote, we could always 2-2. I think we should just do them all in one.
All in one's fine. I wasn't really proposing a specific solution, more just like it hadn't been brought up yet that they might have something.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Huh?
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you guys, I have no vote this tribal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
I didn't want to say anything before, but I feel very comfortable with all of you.
Mhm.
I'm not worried in this situation, but I want you to know I don't have a vote.
Yeah, it's good to know because that means that we just have to all
Well,
vote.
one thing I'm nervous about right now is I don't have a vote. So that's really fun. But there's a majority of my old tribe, and we've been wanting to stay really blue strong, so I'm not really worried on this tribe.
That's already like order of magnitude 2 or 3 times.
When you get nothing, you lose your
Yeah, so I think that was probably why we struggled so much. Is just impatience with magnesium.
And he's not being open about it, or you may not get something.
And then you got something. I feel
We'll try that out in tribal.
right?
And he's not being honest.
We're gonna get through this round with your no votes.
That
You could have your vote back.
Yay, that'd be great.
This looks like their fucking stream.
And he came out to the water.
Yep.
Okay, I have some information. Please don't tell anyone I told you guys. I'm trusting you guys the most right
Yeah,
now
no,
of everything.
we have to.
Matt got a clue for it. I don't know if he has it, but that's not relevant for right now. We're not in the game with him right now, but I'm telling you
Matt
guys.
from our tribe?
Oh, I thought Australian
No, no,
Matt.
no.
He has been
No,
wandering
I
off
would have told
that.
you guys.
Okay, what was their thoughts? Say this isn't idle, because I'm just gonna have to play it. I know it's fake, but I'm gonna have to play it.
I mean, it doesn't affect us right now.
No,
so that's good.
No,
But
no, no.
it's important to know.
It was in one of the boxes in our like memory thing, and he
Gotcha.
Like I said, I'm not lobbying against you. I'm just going to pitch my pitch, and whichever they go with, they go with.
Yep.
Yeah.
How was that? Better than water?
Better than water. It's not powder water.
Gonna get dirty.
So welcome, POTA, new POTA to Tribal Council. Welcome to Tim, Amelia, Bartley, Sarah. You've not seen this yet. All right, Bartley, you haven't had Tribal Council yet, so you really haven't had to test relationships or loyalties or anything like that. So coming into this configuration at Tribal Council, are things kind of cut and dry? If we look at formal tribal lines, there are 4 and 2. Is it that simple?
I mean, I think it makes sense for us to stay 4 and 2 in this vote because there's really no advantage to one of us flipping at this point. But you never know what's going to happen in the game of Survivor, and so, you know, we haven't voted together yet. And, you know, just trusting that things will go the way that I think it's going to go.
Sarah, for you, do you think the swap was a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Like, swaps can kind of flip either way. So what were your thoughts around swapping?
I mean, swaps always suck. I mean, we had I was having fun, you know, we were winning, that's pretty cool, but I mean, we did all come here to play the game, right? And you can't play the game if you're just at your camp and having a good time either, so it's exciting, but it's also terrifying.
Matt, being on the flip side of the 4-2 split, if tribal lines are going to matter in this vote, what is your strategy at this point, or what do you do?
Yeah, well, I think there's no way around one of us going. Whoever remains, I hope, goes deep. But all we could do after immunity was get back to camp and give our individual pitches to the rest of our tribe, and hope something sticks in their head to make us sound more useful than the other, I guess. So that's what that was all spent doing. And they were very accommodating. Yeah, they were all very nice about it and gave us their time. So really appreciated that.
So Kira, what's your pitch in this scenario? Why pick you over Matt?
I mean, that's hard because you don't want to pitch against someone that like you've gotten close to over the past couple days. And I guess my pitch is that I'm a hard worker. I want to be able to move farther in the game, and I can be a tool in your arsenal for moving forward. You guys have 10 right now. You can continue having 10, or you can have 11. So maybe I can be that 11th and help you guys go deep into the game. And you know, they're going to make the best decision for them no matter what I say. So I just have to trust and respect their decisions and hopefully I'm a part of that. And if I'm not, it is what it is, and the powers will be here to happen.
Tim, so you hear both of those people and kind of their position of where they're standing right now. What does it come down to when you make your decision?
It's tough. It comes down to where we are in the game right now and what is the most beneficial right now and what's the scariest right now. The difficult part of that is we haven't had a lot of time with Matt and Kira. Very, very little whatsoever. So we're making snap judgments on what kind of player they are, what kind of strategies they may have already employed so far in the game. And, you know, maybe we value physicality and don't value so much social game right now, or maybe we are scared of physicality, or we're scared of a really good social game right now. And we're making a decision based on snap judgments in a very small amount of time about a person's gameplay strategy. I don't love being in this position, you know. I've had a great time over the last, little while with these two, and we came to a decision as former Blue, and I think we're going to stick to it. Remains to be seen if it's the right one.
Amelia, has there been any talk of the Blue folks, former Blue folks that are on Nebby, that they're kind of bonding in that group, and where does that place the four of you? And has there been any discussion around kind of how that 10 that's now broken up into different other subgroups, how that affects the longer term game?
Well, we haven't had a lot of time for discussion, as you are having us here right now. I don't know. I think that Blue is very comfortable with Blue, and we feel okay. There's a lot of good people over there.
Farley, has there been any talk about Idol's advantages, anything that may be out there that could factor in this tribal?
Absolutely. I mean, we know that there's been the short-term and long-term boxes. We know that there's been things that were given out at challenges. So that is scary, and it certainly could impact how today's vote goes down. But I think people are probably keeping some secrets from each other, so it's hard to say.
So Sarah, how do you plan for things that may be out there, things that may be happening in the game? What can you do?
Can't really do too much. I mean, what you can do is you can talk to people and see as much information as you can gather, but at the end of the day, all you can really do is do what you think is best for your game and kind of hope for the best.
So Matt, was part of your pitch, Tim mentioned a little bit about around physicality. Was that part of your pitch, or was, when he's talking about the social player, was he talking more about you, do you think?
So basically my pitch was, yes, I tried to sell that I could be an aid in challenges, and if there's anything they might be fearful about my challenge ability, which is, only limited to some physical stuff, there's a lot of the game left to get rid of me when they can, when they want to. And then the other side to it was, I did say that I thought Kira's placing in the original POTA tribe was better than mine. I think better standing probably with the girls, and probably even Jacob, especially after I had to write his name down. Perhaps Kira might be more dangerous when merging with that original POTA than myself.
Kira, how do you respond to that? Are you dangerous?
Rawr. I mean, everybody's dangerous, aren't they? That's why we're all here to play. I don't think I'm dangerous. I think I appreciate his outlook and his view on my game so far. It makes me feel better about my game because that's not how I felt about it. I don't feel that close with all the girls. I think a lot of times I am a bit more tomboy, and not that they aren't, but I do end up talking to guys a little bit easier. I gravitated towards Matt when we first got to Tribe, and I was kind of sticking around the guys a little bit more. Chelsea I liked. I thought she was good, and I saw my game more with you, and you're right, Jacob. And I think I mentioned that to y'all as well. Am I a social player? Yeah. Do I also try to do my best in challenges? Yes. But everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and every conversation you have, I could be effing this up right now. I don't know. So there's not much more I can say. I know you guys have your decision made, so whatever it is, it is what it is.
All right. I always leave a little bit right at the end of Tribal Council if there's anything anybody else wants to say and discuss before we get to the vote. Now is the time to do it.
I wonder if maybe sometimes there's a stigma on female players performing in a certain way. I'm not saying any of you have this assumption, but I think it goes without saying, even like watching the season last year, 4 females went out right away. And I think when you have females who are playing hard and playing strong, you two are part of that crew, it can get scary sometimes because I think other people find that threatening. And I guess that's all I wanted to say. Not really to change your mind or anything, but it's just an interesting thing that I've found in this game.
All right. With that, it's time to vote. Take your turn.
This does not feel good. In the few moments we got to hang out together, you are awesome. And the problem is that you are a damn good player, and you scare the spit out of me.
Pretty sure we don't have a vote, so I'm just getting my steps in.
You're just gonna be too strong of a competitor once merge hits, so.
Stupid thing. They planted this, but I didn't have a good look at it. So, sorry, but bear with me. Okay. Alright. If by some weird occurrence that this is actually an idol, you're the one I want to work with the least, but you've been very nice this round, so.
Alright, first one to knock someone out.
I'm gonna be voting for Matt. I don't know what else much to say. I wasn't gonna pitch against him. Sucks a little bit that he pitched against me, but that's the game. He had to play his game. He had to fight to be here. Hopefully, if he stays, he can go further. And if I stay, I will very much appreciate it. So, let me just look for, see if there's anything under there. Nada. Maybe next time.
All right, once the votes have been read, the person will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage that they'd like to play, now would be the time to do so.
We're pretty sure this is what you wanted this dream for, but it's worth a shot playing it anyway.
All right.
Lucky Stone.
Okay. Playing this for yourself?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. This is a hidden immunity idol, so any votes cast for Matt will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Matt. Does not count. Next vote. Bartley. 1 vote Bartley. Next vote. Kira. 1 vote Matt. That doesn't count. 1 vote Bartley. 1 vote Kira. Next vote. Kira. 2 votes Kira, 1 vote Bartley, and the last vote. Kira. 3 votes Kira, that is enough. Please bring me your torch. Kira, your tribe is spoken. Thank you so much for playing. After you.
Cheers, guys.
All right, with that, we are going to head right back to the challenge field.
Fantastic play by Matt. Yeah, I've loved this game. I really wish I could have stayed. You know, I don't understand their reasoning on me versus him, Matt. I mean, you know, it is disappointing that his pitch against me I don't necessarily agree with, and we had talked about not pitching against each other, just pitching our cases. But I also don't fault him because it's his game. He's got to play the best he can. He better fucking win this shit. And I'll be rooting him on. Thank you guys so much. Production, fantastic. And the challenges are phenomenal. If you haven't applied yet to Outlast, you really should because it's a really well done production. So thanks for having me.